All right, welcome back to another episode of Gamers Vault Online. Today we're going to talk about the Punishing One. So we were talking about the Mist last time.
Yeah, last time we thought we would have enough time to talk about both. But
Yeah, we ended up just cutting it because it's just, there's just so much stuff to talk about. So we just cut it there. But Carl is going to talk about the Punishing One and its cool upgrades today. So I'm pretty new to the game, but I'm going to try to see where I can follow along. So go ahead.
So I'm really excited about the Punishing One. It's a very agile ship, and it's also the first ship that they made for X-Wing that has a dial that's not symmetrical. So this ship will turn more easily on the left than it does on the right. So all its 1 and 2 banks and turns on the lefts are green maneuvers, and on the right they're whites. And it has a S-loop, a 2 S-loop on both sides, but the left is white and the red is red. The right is red.
Right. But this means that it can, you can turn and you can do a flip and come around back at your opponent.
Yeah, it has barrel. It's very nimble ship. It's big, but it's nimble. It has barrel, so yeah, you can turn on a dime and then do a barrel.
Do you think the Millennium Falcon would be jealous, or do you think Han Solo would just be like, no, the Millennium Falcon is too good, fastest ship in the galaxy?
I think it would be a little jealous.
Okay,
just a little bit.
Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, you can tell us about the upgrades and why it's special. Yeah.
So on top of being very nimble, it also has a 360-degree arc of fire.
Okay.
It comes naturally with 2 attack dice, 2 defense dice, 5 hull, 4 shield. So
right.
It's a tough ship.
Right.
It's nimble, like I said.
But its firepower isn't very strong. I mean, you've got 2 attack dice, 2 defend dice.
So 2 attack dice is a little weak. But it comes with a title, Punishing One, which boosts his attack value by 1. So instead of having 2 dice, you get 3. So it makes it a lot more of a punishing one.
More of a punishing one. Nice.
So it is an expensive upgrade at 12 points, but I think we'll see it a lot on the playing table for people that decides to play this ship.
Cool. But I mean, most ships have 3 attack dice, right?
Most ships will have 2 or 3. TIE
2.
Fighters have 2. There's a couple of ships that have 2, but 3 is kind of a standard attack if you look at a lot of the ships and a lot of the ships that are being played right now.
Okay, cool.
All of the 4 pilots, including the unnamed pilot that come in the expansion, can have pilot upgrade, 2 torpedoes, a crew, one of the scum robots, and also illicit upgrades. So it has a lot of slots that you can fill and modify it to what you want to do with it. So there's 4 named pilots in the set. The first one is level 4 pilot, Manoru. So what he does is at the start of a combat phase, you can transfer all the focus, evade, and target lock tokens on your Jumpmaster 5000 to another friendly ship. Actually, there's no range.
Infinite range.
Yeah, infinite range. Wow, that can be quite interesting. Yeah.
So I could have my the slave 1.
Yeah.
I could have my slave 1 over here, and I can just they've got internet or Wi-Fi between the Bluetooth or what? Cool. Okay.
But yeah, if you equip one of them with Lone Wolf, which boosts your stats, boost yourself when you're you have nobody range 1-2, that could be a great combo to have on the ship.
Cool. Okay.
So Manuru can also be used to transfer target lock that you have on that ship from enemy to another of your ships. So that could be interesting in some situation. Yeah, but I think the unlimited range would make this just basic like Manuru kind of a good support ship to have in a fleet.
Yeah.
The second pilot, which is a skill levels pilot skill 7, is Tel Trevura. The first time you would be destroyed, instead of being destroyed the first time, you cancel all the damage, put 4 face down damage card, and you might survive another turn.
Cool. So Tel Travolta. That's right.
So like, how many times like have you been like, oh my god?
That's the small one that comes out, right?
No, that's another ship.
Oh, okay. Jeez, that's just what I know. Nice.
But it could let you like survive another round and possibly kill your opponents next turn and win the game.
Okay.
Who knows? And the last pilot, of course, is Dangar, which is the bounty hunter, the famous bounty hunter, like in the movie.
Scarf on the head.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
And his ability is very good. He also has a very high pilot skill 9. So one of the best pilots in the universe. I did not know that.
So how does he compare to Han Solo? Because Han Solo's made a lot of special modifications himself, but you've got a lot of special modifications here.
Yeah.
Han Solo versus him, just skill level.
Skill level, I think they're the same. I don't remember if they're like Han Solo. I think it's 9 or 8, but I think it's 9.
Wow.
Like so, they're like 9 is the highest. Darth Vader is 9.
Wow.
So like he's up there. Like except if you're having upgrades that modify your skill level, he's one of the best pilots in the galaxy.
Wow. Okay.
And his ability is not too shabby either. So basically, once per round after defending, if the attacker is inside your firing arc, so only in the front 90 degrees,
Right.
After it attacks you, you may perform an attack against that ship. So
Really?
that lets you attack twice in a turn.
That is really cool. So it's like I attack you, but you count. It's like a counter almost.
Yeah, it's a counter attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's. I was thinking the first time I saw that, like I was like, oh, maybe Gunner would be a good thing because like I attack you, I miss my attack roll, I attack again, but the Gunner does specify that you can't attack anymore after you use it.
Okay.
Another card I was thinking could be good with Dangar is the R4 Agromech. Basically, after you spend a focus token, you may acquire a target lock on the defender. So you could use it to attack, use it for focus, get a target lock, and when you do your counter attack, you have a target lock to better your chance.
Jeez, that's cool. Okay. So now people are shooting at you, you're shooting back. And then also when you shoot at people, or when people shoot at you, you can target lock them because it's like you've interacted.
Well, it's when you're attacking, so you have 2 chances of attacking if somebody's in your fire or in shooting at you, and you get a target lock. Normally you want to try to use your target lock before you use your focus because you want to reroll and maybe get more target lock, more focuses that then you change. But that could be a combo that's interesting.
Cool.
There's other interesting cards in the set. I think one of the ones that have been most talked about is Crew Boba Fett, which if you basically do a critical hit on somebody, you can discard Boba Fett and discard one of the cards on the defender. So with a meta like we have today, where a lot of ships have cards that they kind of sometimes need to be efficient, being able to discard a card on somebody can be very nasty. Just think about discard, if you're discarding the title,
punishing one, boom, you're back down to 2 attack dice.
Yeah, for the rest of the game. So that I think is a card that we'll see a lot in Scum lists. And
cool.
Yeah. The other cards that I want to talk about for the punishing one that come with it One of them could be interesting with Dangar. It's a pilot skill that costs 1 only, and it's Rage. Basically, you assign a focus token to your character. You also get 2 stress tokens, so that's a drawback. But every attack you do that turn, you can reroll 3 dice. So with his possibility of like attacking twice, if you know you're gonna be like not in a good position, or you're a very good position because you're range 1 and you could get these extra dice, Rage could be interesting on him. It's for 1 point. There's also Dangar as a crew. He costs 3. I feel he's very similar to the Predator Elite skill, which also costs 3. But so he allows you to reroll 1 attack dice, and if the person you're attacking is a named pilot, you get to reroll 2 dice instead of just 1.
So that's pretty cool. So, like for example, here for my E-wing, I've got Ethan Abbats. So he's got a name. So that means that you can.
I would be able to reroll 2 dice instead of just 1.
Yeah. Bam. Take that, Ethan. Cool. Okay.
There's also 2 cards that help deal with art dodgers in the set. There's Feedback Array, which is an illicit upgrade that costs 2 points. So during the combat phase, instead of performing an attack, you may receive 1 ion token and suffer 1 damage to choose 1 enemy ship at range 1 and deal 1 damage. So those pesky little TIE fighters that are upgraded to try to be as defensive as possible, this is a way to damage them without shooting at them. So you can cancel your attack just being like, I'll take some damage, you take some damage, let's see how long we can do.
And you're a pretty tough ship.
Yeah, with 9 hit points. Most art dodgers like have 3-4 hit points.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So
cool.
The other card that's interesting is Scum R unit, the R5P8. So once per round after defending, you may roll 1 attack dice. On a hit, the attackers suffer 1 damage. On a crit, the attacker suffers 1 damage, and you suffer 1 damage.
Okay, cool. So I'm shooting at you, but I'm also getting return fire because
Yeah.
of the R5 unit.
This little R unit has a gun as a hat, so he's like looking at you, shooting that gun.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's like basically the most interesting card I found in the set. I'm really looking forward to playing this one. Like once we do the battle report for next week,
Yes.
we'll have them on the table.
Excellent. Okay, do you have anything else you want to share with us here?
No, that's it. So if you guys have some combos that you think would be interesting with like cards or some of the pilots from this expansion, feel free to post it like in the comment section.
Yeah. All right, so that's all we have for today. So remember to subscribe to the channel, like the videos, leave a comment, as Carl said, and we'll see you guys next time.